history and controversies of Google. From a university project to a global giant, Google, one of the most recognizable technology giants in the world, began as a humble research project in a university dorm room. The story of Google is filled with innovations, successes, and significant moments that have shaped the digital age. Alongside its growth, Google has also faced several economic and legal challenges. This video will cover both the history and controversies of Google, providing a comprehensive overview of how it became a global powerhouse. The beginning. From Stanford University to the world, the history of Google begins in 1996 when Larry Page and Sergey Brin, students at Stanford University, started working on a research project called BackRub. Their goal was to create a mechanism that would categorize web pages based on their popularity. Instead of just examining keywords, Page and Brin invented a way to evaluate the importance of web pages based on the number and quality of links leading to them. In 1998, Page and Brin renamed their search engine Google, a name inspired by the mathematical term Google, which refers to the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. This name reflected their mission to organize a vast amount of information. Evolution. From search to advertising and beyond. In 1998, Google officially set up shop in a garage in California, and in September of the same year, they received their first funding of $100,000 from Andy Bechtolsheim, co-founder of Sun Microsystems. The search engine quickly gained popularity due to its accuracy and speed. In 2000, Google introduced the AdWords advertising program, allowing businesses to display ads relevant to user searches. This pay-per-click (PPC) model proved to be extremely successful and laid the foundation for Google's financial strength. Over the next few years, Google introduced a series of innovations and products such as Gmail in 2004, Google Maps in 2005, and YouTube, which it acquired in 2006. The company's continuous expansion into new markets and the development of innovative technologies established it as a leader in the tech industry. Modern era. Google and Alphabet. In 2015, Google restructured its corporate organization and created Alphabet Incorporated, a parent company that includes Google and other subsidiaries. Google continued to focus on its core activities such as search, advertising, and the Android operating system, while other subsidiaries like Waymo and Verily focused on new technologies like autonomous vehicles and health. Google continued to lead in areas such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and quantum computing. The company has also invested significantly in environmental initiatives, such as using renewable energy for its data centers. Controversies and legal challenges. As one of the largest tech giants in the world, Google has faced several accusations and investigations related to economic and legal issues. While not all of these instances are traditional scandals, many have drawn the attention of regulatory authorities and the public. Antitrust investigations. Google has been the target of antitrust investigations in several countries, primarily in Europe and the United States. European Union. In 2017, the European Commission fined Google €2.42 billion for abusing its dominant market position by promoting its own shopping comparison service in search results. In 2018, the EU imposed an even larger fine of €4.34 billion for abusing its dominance with the Android operating system, and in 2019, a third fine of €1.49 billion was imposed for practices in its AdSense advertising platform. United States. The U.S. Department of Justice and several states have also launched investigations and filed lawsuits against Google for antitrust practices, focusing on its advertising business and agreements with other tech companies. Data privacy issues. Google has faced numerous complaints and fines related to data privacy protection. General Data Protection Regulation. In 2019, the French Data Protection Authority (CNL) fined Google €50 million for violating the GDPR, arguing that the company did not provide clear and understandable information to users about the processing of their personal data. Wi-Fi data collection. In 2010, it was revealed that Google's Street View vehicles had collected data from unsecured Wi-Fi networks without users' permission. Google claimed this data collection was accidental, but regulatory authorities in various countries, including the US and Europe, imposed fines, and required stricter data protection measures. Tax issues. Google has been accused of tax avoidance practices, exploiting legal loopholes to reduce its tax burden. Ireland. Google uses Ireland as a base for its European operations due to the country's low tax rate. This practice has been heavily criticized, with many arguing that the company avoids paying its fair share of taxes in other countries where it operates. Fines and settlements. In various countries, such as France, Italy, and the UK, Google has faced fines and settled with local tax authorities over tax avoidance issues, labor issues, and discrimination. Google has faced complaints about discrimination and poor labor practices, discrimination and harassment. There have been several cases involving allegations of gender discrimination and sexual harassment within the company. In 2018, thousands of Google employees protested to express their dissatisfaction with how the company handled cases of sexual harassment. Pay disparities. Google has also been accused of pay discrimination, with women reportedly receiving lower salaries than men for similar positions. Despite these challenges and controversies, Google remains one of the most powerful and innovative players in the tech industry, continuing to invest in new technologies and expand its operations worldwide. Conclusion. The story of Google is an astonishing example of how an innovative idea can evolve into a global enterprise that changes the way we live and work. From its humble beginnings at Stanford University, Google has grown into a technological giant that continues to innovate and influence the world in ways that few companies have achieved. However, with great power comes great responsibility, and Google's journey has also been marked by significant legal and ethical challenges that it must navigate to maintain its position as a leader in the tech industry.